Hey everyone, good morning. Today is Saturday, February the 22nd. I have 3 items going out that sold yesterday, which makes a total of 4 items that actually sold yesterday. You all saw one of those items that went out in my yesterday morning ship with me. So we're going to go over 3 items today. I had 1 eBay sale and 2 Poshmark, which was a very pleasant surprise. And my net sales price on those is actually, pretty good for me. So I'm excited to show you what went out. And one item is a very quick flipper. The other ones, not so much, but we'll talk about that. It is kind of warming up here in Missouri, which is good. So I don't have to keep and now that I'm off of work for the next 6 days, my car can be kept outside. So, okay, I'm gonna show you the first item is the eBay item. And you all have seen a lot of underwear go out. I get it from my local pallet place. I have not been to my pallet place yet this year, actually. I went in December, and that is the last time I went. So I'm kind of thinking this next week I might go just to kind of see what kind of items they're getting this year. But this is a Goodfellow men's tank tops. They're new. There's 4 of them. And they've been opened, so that was in the description. And they just are, from Target. I get all of the underwear I get there. It comes out to $207 a piece. So I would have probably got this in November, maybe October. I don't remember buying any of the clothing or underwear in December, but so I claimed it last year. I'm not claiming it again. It sold for $10.99 plus shipping. They did use my 10% discount. I have a coupon in my eBay store that's 10% off at all times. And they did use that. They saved $1.10. My net profit on this is only $7.09. But I am happy to get that out. And like you can see up here, that one right there is my underwear bin. So it's still looking rather full. But I sell, you all, if you've watched me for any length of time, you have seen quite a bit of underwear go out. They are very fast sellers. Most people wear it. I'm going to say most because I can't say everyone. So yeah, and they're like, to me, they're a great add-on if someone wants to bundle. And I have had people bundle a couple like packages at once. So since they're kind of in their own packaging, I am only putting, I just slid that right in. So it's going out in this 10 by 13. I already have the label on it because I didn't want to get the labels all confused. Now the one thing I am going to do, because I kind of pulled that, so I am just going to reinforce that. So I am super glad this sold. I've kind of been like, do I want to continue to pick stuff up like this? They sell pretty good, but they're just, they just don't bring a lot at all. So they're just, usually my net profit on the underwear, undergarments I get from there is anywhere from I'm going to say around $5 to $7, $8 maybe, depending on what it is. But usually they sell pretty fast. So, okay, that's the only thing I had on eBay. So eBay has finally updated their descriptions. So now when you post on eBay, it's kind of just changed, their format's changed a little bit. So, I have seen it pick up. Yesterday, I got off work. I had, 2 hours of sleep. I took advantage and just went thrifting for the day. And last night I was just lazy and tired. So I did not work in eBay. I didn't end and sell similar. I didn't post new items. So we'll see how today goes. I do have a few things I definitely want to get posted. And then I'm going to try and do a haul for you guys. I found a few really good items yesterday that I'm excited to show you guys. So hopefully I'll get that recorded today. But yeah, I got 2 Poshmark sales. One must have sold pretty late last night because it is yesterday's date. But I mean, I say that and I went and laid down at 9 and went to sleep in like a matter of 2.5 seconds. So, this I have had for a while. I didn't even look up my 24 inventory, and I used to have it posted for a little bit more. I did not get this for much. I maybe found this at a Goodwill outlet, but it is a Jessie McLeod pewter belt. These buckles sell for, you know, for a decent amount on their own. This just happens to have a nice older vintage leather belt on it. So I posted, you know, I took pics. I put the measurements. I had pictures of the measurements. And so in my title, I put Jessie McLeod rare vintage pewter belt. So this was a rare piece. It is signed on the back it's signed on the back. I don't know if you can see it. And so when I saw this, I maybe got this at the Goodwill bins. I have had it in my store a lot. The thing of it is I think when I initially posted it, I posted it for $60. And then I have brought the price down. So it sold yesterday in Poshmark for $31. They also got a discount from me on their shipping. So they saved $2.02 on shipping. And so my net profit on this belt was $22.78. So I am pretty happy with that. It was a nice little surprise to see that it had sold. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of wrap it. I know there's a lot of resellers that they love selling belts. And truthfully, I always look at the belts because when you can find a good belt, you can make a decent profit on a nice belt, but I just don't find them very much. So I am going to put this in its own little bag. And then you all have seen these boxes. I actually got a case of these at the pallet place. I bought an entire case. I think there were 50 of them. I got it on $9 day. And I knew they would come in handy for like jewelry, things of that nature that I needed. You know, you just don't want to send in like a poly, and they are smaller. But the 4x6 thermal labels go perfectly on the top of them. So you just have to put them together. And that is what I'm doing. I put it down in there. I'm going to put a thank you. And then this box just gets folded great. And it goes just like that. And then I'm just going to reinforce that with some tape. I did remember to order some more tape from eBay. So if you have an eBay store, this is your reminder to use your $25 coupon for the quarter. I went back and I missed a quarter of using that, and I was from last year, and I was like, what was I thinking? So okay, label goes right on top. Super exciting on that sell, and I'm glad it didn't take up much room at all, but hopefully that gentleman will like his belt that he got. So, and there are collectors that look out for that, and I've had watchers and stuff on it for a while, but it really wasn't until I brought my price down. So good reminder to, you know, if you've had something listed for a really long time, you might just want to relook at comps, see what things are actually selling for, and then just adjust your price. So sometimes when there's vintage things like that though, I will post high because there's not a lot of comps to look at. So I'll just kind of guesstimate and post high and then bring my price down. So, okay. And then I just realized I didn't do all the bubble wrap, but I'm at least going to show you what I am selling. So these, I sold a lot of 3 coffee mugs. They're going to go in the number 7 priority box, which is the large mailing box. It's not the large flat rate shipping, it's the large mailing box. So you have seen these in a very recent haul. I got these February the 10th for $1 each. And they are a set of Pendleton coffee mugs. The red is a little worn out, but you can see it more on the blue ones. So I have 2 blue ones and then a red one. They're marked really great on the bottom. So these were in a thrift haul. I bought them February the 10th, and they are the Pendleton, what did I say on these? Pendleton Woolen Mills National Park coffee mugs. I think I put striped coffee mugs. And some of them have a little bit of surface wear. Just, you can tell they're just a little faded. I stated that in the description. I also stated that the red was, you know, wearing off, but a great set of mugs. I got them for $1 each. Pendleton is a great brand. Like, people search out their blazers or their wool flannels, things like that. The blankets are super popular. So when I saw these, I was like, you know, those could be something. And I did look up comps when I was in the thrift store, and they did seem to sell. So I picked them up. They've sold really quick, you know, February 10th to today. Today's the 22nd. So I sold the lot of them for $28 for the lot. And after my cost of goods and the fees for Poshmark, my net profit is $22.40. So what I've done, I won't package it because I forgot to cut off some bubble wrap too, but I'm going to wrap each one individually and then kind of bundle them together so they don't bang around. And then I'm going to just set them down into this ready-made nest for them and then cover it with more paper. And I think I have a few air pockets I can put in there. So anyway, I was super happy with that. Super fast sale, and it is out the door. And that is what I have for you all today. I'm hoping it picks up today. You know, my last Saturday and Sunday really kind of followed through and helped me last week. So I'm hoping today and tomorrow are no different. And I will most likely do a haul on Monday for what sells today and Sunday, but hopefully I'll get that haul out for you all so you can see my goodies I found yesterday. One is my first time finding an item, and it's a nice item. And I was so, not as probably good as the Tom Ford blazer I found, but just super exciting. And I'll be happy to get that posted so I can show you and get things listed. So, all right, I will see you all later.